the people know that are watching this video that you're ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, God. There's no hope. Let's just try to get through these last, like, 2 weeks. Or whatever it is. Seniors, what is it, like 7 days? Yeah. Okay, let's just try. Right? All right, here we go. F of x equals x squared plus 2x minus 1. We want to find the slope of this function at the point 4, 23. This is f of x. I'm going to write this, I'm going to write it here this time. Okay. This is our blueprint. This is our formula for how we're going to find that derivative, that formula that will help us define the slope. Okay. Within this formula, I need to fill in two pieces. I need to fill in this piece, and I need to fill in this piece. Okay? This piece is simple. This piece is whatever they tell me up here. So like we said, this limit definition here is the blueprint for every derivative. The f of x and the f of x plus h, that's going to be different for every problem we do. The f of x is whatever they tell me up here. The f of x plus h, I have to plug in. If f of x, now listen, and I'll do this for the audience at home as well. If f of x is x squared plus 2x minus 1, everywhere there's an x here, if there's an x in here, that's where I put the x's in here, right? So when I make this f of x plus h, which is going to be a part of what I need in here, I need to figure out, before I even go into this limit, what that's going to look like. So if f of x is x squared plus 2x, then f of x plus h is x plus h squared plus 2x plus h minus 1. Now I will tell you, having done this for 10 plus years, most people make two mistakes. Two most common mistakes I see with it. The first mistake is that people will, and I'm going to write this, but then I'll erase it so you don't get screwed up. They do this for that first term instead of putting the parentheses like they should. That's a very common mistake. Don't be that person. The second common mistake is that some people will do this, but then when they get to the other terms that have x, they leave the h out. They just write that. Or they write that with that. Also wrong. The x plus h has to have parentheses around it everywhere you plug it in. Okay? So don't be the person that leaves the h out with the second term, and don't be the person that just puts a plus h with that. It has, anywhere you plug in x plus h, it has to have parentheses around it. Okay? So, here we go. So we have the limit. I'm going to come all the way over here. You would be wise to start all the way on the left side of your paper as we go through this now, because we're going to do a lot of writing, unless you have really small handwriting. Okay. The limit as h approaches 0 of, now instead of x plus h, you know what? Why don't I color code? X plus h squared plus 2x plus h minus 1 minus, now the parentheses are really important because I have more than one term in the function. I'm subtracting, here it is, I'm subtracting f of x. So this is me subtracting f of x. F of x should have parentheses around it. Okay? Now that is all over h. And the simplifying of this expression is the expansion and then collection of terms that we did just like in the last problem.